15 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Giants and the Washington football team. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. The numbers for Thomas from last week's effort. 4 catches, 86 yards.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 16.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Garoppolo's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 21 carries, 103 in the yardage department.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
They'll set up a throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. So a 1st interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Garoppolo. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Off to Thomas on the left side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on his team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not?
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll set up to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for the Giants.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Barkley again. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon Barkley, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. Here's Garoppolo to throw. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Picked off at the 49.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Barkley. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Let's think here. You're still just in the 2nd quarter. You taking the 3 points?
I am taking the 3 points, and I'm just relying on my defense here. Show them you have a little confidence in them, and let the offense know, nice drive.
That's to Galladay, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but playoff seeding as well. They are a game up, but a loss here could really muddy the waters.
And both of these teams want to clear things up about how they feel about each other and their standing in the league. Because these two teams, they've really been the cream of the crop in their division. So this game, it's been looming on both of their schedules.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
7 yards, the pickup there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more.
They'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. On 1st down.
Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. He's got Watkins on the out route. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And he is out of bounds here. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Garoppolo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Sammy Watkins, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Giants with one final possession here in this 1st half. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Back to throw. They'll rifle this one deep right side.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. A beautiful fake, fighting his way through contact. So thanks to the late and abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14.
Fielded just outside the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go to Barkley again. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. This one is Slayton over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former Giant Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the third time.
Picked off at the 28, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley.
Cameron Curl with the tackle that time.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Benjamin St. Juste.
And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo.
That one is slant to McLaurin.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was Washington winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here at FedEx Field.
Play action. Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun. Garoppolo.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. A 10-play drive that time. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Giants going to take over again on offense.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back to throw now on first down. And this one's incomplete.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right.
There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Kenny Galladay
with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Finally a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
From the 41, Garoppolo. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll try the left side. Patterson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Pass complete, Thomas. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. To throw is Garoppolo. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to third down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. On third down, here's Hill. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Tressway now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. New York's offense back out there and set to go. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
He'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl.
And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won.